Hello everyone, this is Tom Fox. I would like to welcome you to the Sunday Book Review. The Sunday Book Review is the series where I discuss books which impact the compliance practitioner, the legal professional, and the business professional. I hope you will enjoy this episode. Given all of the insanity in the last week, I thought this week for the Sunday Book Review we would take one of Marilyn Stasio's most recent columns, that from September, in the New York Times Book Review on her great section on crime. So today we dedicate the entire episode to Marilyn Stasio, and we begin with a book by Peter Lovesey, who 50 years ago wrote his first murder mystery, Wobble to Death, and 50 years later he's written a companion piece, The Finisher. It's about a foot race and a murder that has a baffling case for his enduring series detective, Peter Diamond of the Bath Police. The classically designed English city might not seem like an ideal setting for a marathon, but it's a great setting for a murder. And Lovesey is careful to remind us that Bath holds its hidden secrets behind its gracious Georgian architecture. It offers unrivaled facilities for getting rid of unwanted corpses. So check that one out. In Matt Goldman's Dead West, it's the middle of the winter and Minnesota temperatures are below zero. That's reason enough for Goldman's engaging private eye, Neil Shapiro, to jump on an assignment with to take him to warm and sunny Los Angeles. The job seems like a no-brainer. All he has to do is reassure his client that her grandson hasn't blown his $50 million inheritance on something stupid like the movie business. When he gets to California, he finds the grandson mourning the suspicious deaths of his fiancée and deeply invested in a film. Next up, from Ruth Ware, a murder mystery about a group of isolated people, or people isolated from the outside world, in a mansion in the Scottish Highlands called One by One. So she kills off her principal players. And if you've read any books along the lines of And Then There Were None, you'll know this is a great setup for a murder mystery. There's definitely a gilded quality to the group. They're an insufferable lot for the most part, especially when they're fighting over stock shares. So Lovely Avalanche can't arrive enough too soon. Happily, most of the twits know how to ski, so there's stunning scenes on the mountain as one by one they fall off cliffs, plunge into ravines, and stumble into snowbanks. And finally, a great psychological suspense is one that messes with your head. No cheap thrills, just a lot of disorienting plot twists that have you doubting your own mental facilities. In An Inconvenient Woman, Stephanie Buelens, first-time mystery author, succeeds in mind games with a plot about Claire Fontaine, a woman who can't convince anyone that her ex-husband abused her daughter and caused her death, but in her determination to keep him from doing so to another woman, Claire devotes herself to stalking him. So is the story about Claire? Is it about the delusional madwoman in the attic? Or is there something else going on? A great set of stories for really a very difficult time in American life. Less than 30 days today, or just over 30 days, I think, to the election. So I hope you will enjoy one of those murder mysteries. Also, I hope you will check out Marilyn Stasio's column. It's in the New York Times. It generally appears every 2 weeks. It's one of the best reads I know. If you're a crime and mystery aficionado like I am, you read it religiously. So check it out. Check out some of these books. Sit back, have a few hours where you don't think about the insanity that's engulfing our country right now. This is Tom Fox. Thanks for listening to the Sunday Book Review. This month on 31 Days to a More Effective Compliance Program, I take up business ventures. How do joint ventures, teaming agreements, distributorships, franchises all come under the FCPA penumbrum, and how do you as a compliance officer deal with them? And more importantly, how are they different than other types of risks that you must manage? Check out this month's 31 Days to a More Effective Compliance Program, sponsored by Affiliated Monitors. I look forward to visiting with you again next week.